Oh my god, I love this blush. Hey everyone, how you doing? If you are new here, I'm Nicole Concilio and welcome to the video, y'all. I just got in the mail the new Colourpop Valentine's Day collection, you guys. It is so freaking cute, and I put a little poll up on my story asking you guys if you wanted a little review about it, and a lot of you said yes. I'm actually really excited because this collection has a lot of pinks in it, which is right up your girl's alley. I figured this can also be kind of like a little Valentine's Day tutorial in one as well. We're gonna start off with some swatches for you guys, and before I zoom you guys on in, I just want to let y'all know I had a pretty bad allergic reaction to a new product I was using. I think it was a new setting spray. I have a little bit of like contact dermatitis and hives going on the sides of my cheeks here, so yeah, if you see those bumps, that's what they are, but it's okay, they're getting a lot better. So yeah, let's zoom you guys on in and let's do some swatches. I hope you guys enjoyed those swatches. I know we have 3 palettes here. I'm not really sure how Colourpop is gonna do this. I don't know if they're gonna sell them individually or if this is a bundle. However, I think the 2 palettes that I wanna use today are these 2. This is the Melt For You, and then also, of course, the 143 Pressed Powder Palette. I mean, guys, I just broke the palette. It's Mercury retrograde, but yeah, this is what I'm able to salvage from that. Damn it! What the hell? What the hell? That was such a bad drop, y'all. Like, it literally flung out of my hands and landed face down, of course. All right, anyway, I think I was able to make it work. I kind of put a little bit of setting spray and pressed it down, but whatever, it's fine. But anyway, we're gonna go in with P. Louise Blank Canvas, and I'm going to put this all over the lid. The reason I'm using blank canvas today instead of just any old, you know, concealer like what I've usually been doing is because I want to do like a traditional cut crease. When I'm doing that, I find this primer just works so good. This is my e.l.f. sponge. This sponge is so good. If you guys are looking for a new sponge, this is the e.l.f. Camo Sponge. I adore it! And let's give a round of applause to Riley here, because he's the one that's been getting the close-up shots, the ones you guys like all zoomed in, and also a shout out to my editor Tom for working his ass off for me and creating awesome videos for you guys. So I'm first going to take this shade. It is called Sweetie, and I'm just putting this in the crease. Honestly, you guys, this color is so similar to my skin tone. It might not even be showing up, but it's just to get down a little base. So what I'm gonna do now, and honestly, you guys, when these got all taken out of the palette when I just dropped it, I don't know if I put these in the right spots, but I think I'm gonna be taking LOML, which is Love of My Life, and we're basically gonna be carving out our cut crease. This is a Sigma E30 brush. Love Sigma brushes a lot. They've been my go-to these days. Also really been a really big fan of Laura Lee and Manny's brushes. They're really, really great. So I'm just putting this in the crease and kind of getting ready to create a traditional cut crease like so. And this is what we got going on. I'm gonna go over it just one more layer, but it's pretty pigmented with one little kind of like swipe back and forth. We also have a stamp here from Colourpop. Look at how cute this is. It's like a pink little stamp. So cute. And then I'm just gonna start to do the same thing with this eye. Just getting my crease in formation here. Okay, so now what I wanna do is picking back up this 143 palette. We're gonna be taking the shade QT. This is what it looks like. And I'm gonna be taking kind of like a buffing brush, similar to this. This is the Colourpop E1 brush. And we're gonna be taking that color, blending it with this darker pink that we used. So basically I'm just trying to diffuse this and make it easier for blending. And you can already see just from like doing this one eye how much softer it looks. All right, you guys, so I got it looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the way everything is coming out right now. So we're gonna cut the crease. So I'm gonna now take the P. Louise and I'm just carefully cutting the crease like so. And it helps a lot when you're doing these cut creases to use a flat brush. That way you can really stamp out where you want your crease to be. So now we're just gonna be taking the My Boo glitter and I'm dabbing it on ever so slightly. I'm trying to be extremely careful while doing this, you guys, because it is glitter. So we wanna make sure we're being nice to our eyeballs. I'm just gonna take that and just kind of like tap it all out. Just like so. So this is how it's looking with the glitter on. So I'm just gonna take a little makeup wipe remover and just kind of like fix the little wing there because we don't want it to be that far out. Not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just like a personal preference. I have glitter in my hair. I haven't played with glitter in so long that I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, that's why I don't play with it, because it's everywhere. This mirror that Colourpop came out with for their collection I think is really, really cute. I'll probably wind up using this a lot. You guys, this glitter is so pretty. I feel like the camera isn't even doing it justice. So I kind of want to take these hearts and stamp a few on the outer corner here. I'm gonna zoom you guys on in. I actually just lost Riley to a little bike ride. I told him he can go get his bike ride in before the rain starts. So let me zoom you guys on in and we'll do some of the stamping. Okay, so this is the closest my camera zooms in. I'm so scared. I don't want to mess this up because I love the way this look looks. Here we go, you guys. Oh my god, I really like that. Okay, it's coming out cute. And the more you go over it, the more it will get pigmented. It's kind of like a different little edgy twist to it. Cute! And you obviously don't have to do this. I'm just like, honestly, just having fun. But you guys, I'm gonna go save a little bit of time and do my foundation off camera. And we'll be back to test out the blush and the highlighters that we have. I'm not gonna lie, it took me a minute to get used to the hearts on like my brow bone pretty much, but I think I like them now. I'm just not used to seeing myself with like artistic makeup on and like this much makeup on, but I really love the way it's looking so far. So let's go ahead and finish up the lower lash with this. I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade QT and I'm taking a Laura Lee Los Angeles L16 brush. You guys, I feel like I forgot to tell y'all the story of Riley's bike. Me and Riley's dad got Riley a new bike for Christmas because his bike that he loved so much got stolen while he was in Seattle grabbing a gift for his mom for his dad. So he had texted me and he was like, my bike got stolen, and I thought he was joking with me. Someone used like extensive wire cutters and stole the bike. I was like, no, that's Riley's life. I need to figure out where I can get him another bike for Christmas. Like this happened on the 23rd of December, and I call up S.W.A.K, which is the bike store that Riley likes to use, basically explain them the story, and I'm like, do you guys have any bikes in stock? And it just so happened that they had the bike that Riley wanted initially but couldn't get. And if you're in the bike world, you know that it is literally almost impossible to get a bike right now because of COVID, and biking has just been such a popular hobby since COVID has happened. I'm gonna take a Lunar Beauty LBE-6 brush, and we're gonna go in with that dark Love of My Life pink, and I'm just gonna smoke that in. And what I'm gonna do is honestly focus it more in the outer corner of the eye. I feel like a lot of people get intimidated with wearing pinks because it can tend to look like you're sick if you're not using it correctly. Basically, that's why I'm just keeping the pink to the outer corner, and I'm actually gonna even take this pink and run it up here a little bit to kind of like connect and it kind of like flows a little bit better. And I'm not gonna add any glitter to the lower lash line. What I'm going to do instead is take the shade right there and just kind of add it to the inner corner. Not doing anything crazy with it, just so I can kind of blend my inner corner with the pink shadow a little bit better. I've really been loving the Maybelline Sky High Mascara, so we're just gonna go in with that. All right, so let's play around with the blushes. I absolutely love this packaging. I think, I'm dropping everything. Oh my God, Butterfingers. I love the packaging. So I'm gonna do some swatches on the back of my hand. This one is called Love Me Not, and this is a darker color, and we're gonna do just like a swatch right here so you guys can see. There it is. Then we also have My Type, which I believe is the blush I want to use today. I love the bubblegum pink. I'm such a big fan of bubblegum pink blushes. I know they're not for everybody, but I really love them. Here's a swatch. And then our last blush is more of like a nude. Here she is. This one's very light. Like, honestly, I feel like it's meant for very fair skin tones because it's barely showing up there. If I wasn't sent this collection, I would not buy that blush anyway. I love my bubblegum pink blushes so much. Before we do that, let's play around with this highlighter because I did get a pink highlighter as part of the collection. This is from Soul Body and it's in the shade Pink Truffle. So let's just apply a little bit to the cheeks. Like I did say, I have a reaction going on and a lot of texture on my cheeks than I normally do. So like if you're someone that has texture and you're wondering like, how can I diminish that? Definitely stay away from highlighters. It is pink, girl. Okay. You know what? It's not transferring as pink as I thought, but it is kind of like a nice frosted color. We'll take whatever's left on the brush and kind of rub it down the nose and above the lip and the chin. You can probably see the texture a little bit more on this side. All right, now let's play with the blush. All right, let's go in. I'm just gonna press it into the cheek, and I've been applying my blush a little bit higher. That way it kind of like sucks in my face a little bit. Blush is honestly one of my favorite parts of my routine these days. I also like to get on my nose. And then what I do is take another brush that doesn't have any product on it, and I'm just gonna kind of soften in the lines in the beginning parts of my cheeks. That way it kind of melts and blends into the skin a little bit better. Oh my God, I love this blush. For lips, I'm gonna be using the lip liner from Colourpop. It's called Petal Please. I'm just gonna get our little lip liner situation going here. I'm filling in a little bit on the lips. That way it's easier for me to blend. Kind of looks like I have a mustache. And let's do the lower lip. And let's see how this lipstick will be. This is Are You Surreal Matte. Actually, this is gonna be too bright, I think. But maybe I can dull it down. Honestly, this color reminds me of Candy Yum Yum. You guys remember that MAC lipstick color? Okay, I'm gonna tone it down with this color. This is Happy Thoughts Colourpop Lippy Sticks. Ooh. Okay, there, that looks a lot better. All right, let me zoom you guys on out and give you some of my final thoughts of the collection. All right, you guys, I actually really love this look. I know it's a little bit different and a little bit dramatic. It's something that I normally wouldn't do, but I loved getting out of my comfort zone and playing with makeup. It honestly reminded me of like why I started my channel. If I had to pick my favorites from the collection, I would definitely say the 143 Pressed Powder Palette, My Type Blush. I also really did like this Cutie Mark little stampy stamp, and the little handheld mirror is so cute. Everything else was kind of just meh for me. Like honestly, this palette I feel like isn't really my favorite. It kind of reminds me a little bit more of like fall vibes with the dark burgundies. This one as well, even though it is cute, the Melt For You, I do feel like the colors are very, very light. I will let you guys know all of the information in the description bar down below as far as pricing goes and launch date. Unfortunately, I don't have any of that information while I'm filming currently. So I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this little review and tutorial. I hope everybody has a great Valentine's Day. I can't believe we're already in February. Like, when the hell did that happen? But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like what you see, please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.